American Airlines pilots say they will not stage a sympathy strike. This man is freed from jail 11 months early. We'll tell you why. In Hair Today, Gone Tomorrow, find the latest in hair transplants. In weather, Jay tells us how the weekend is shaping up, and Greg has all 5 semi-state championship games. It's all next from 21 Alive.
Ever fallen head over heels for a car? Found yourself head over heels in debt? In the car business, it's called upside down. Now you can get back on your feet with a smart lease from your Northeast Indiana Chevy dealers. Instead of paying for 4 years, you lease for 2. Then you simply turn the car in and get a new one. Right now, you can lease a Lumina for $224 a month for 24 months. Talk to your Northeast Indiana Chevy dealers today about Smart Lease. It'll give you a whole new perspective about what to drive.
If you could dance in her shoes, you'd notice a certain grace. A husband. The convertible he restored for their 25th anniversary. The stroke that nearly took her life. You'd appreciate the rebuilding, the technologies, the accreditations, the people who brought you back. If you could dance in her shoes, you'd know that Fort Wayne's first hospital made all the difference. St. Joseph Medical Center, your hospital for rehabilitation.
You want to say that again?
Last year, I put up so many lights, I thought airplanes would mistake the roof for a landing strip. This year, I draw the line.
Add new charm to your tree with carousel ornaments by Mr. Christmas. In sets of 3, just $24.99. Enjoy the music while 6 carousel horses play 21 favorite carols. For tree or mantle, just $54.99 at Target.
Last year, I thought we had a few bare spots, but 2,000 more of these should do the job, right, honey? It's a wonderful life.
This is WPTA TV, Fort Wayne, a Granite Broadcasting Company station. Your #1 news with Marty Wright, Keith Edwards, Greg Johans, and Jay Walker. Now, the latest from the 21 Alive newsroom.
Good evening. Marty has the night off. There's good news tonight for holiday travelers. American Airlines pilots say they will not stage a sympathy strike, causing more delays and stranded passengers. The pilots union says the strike by flight attendants has been so successful, there is no need for them to walk off the job too. They will, however, monitor the situation and step in if necessary. The Brady bill faces defeat in the U.S. Senate. The bill that calls for a 5-day waiting period for buying handguns ran into a filibuster that could kill it. If there is no vote on the bill tonight, it may have to wait at least another year. Meanwhile, senators did pass a $22 billion crime bill. It calls for 100,000 new police officers on American streets, the construction of new prisons, and new drug programs for inmates. It also includes a ban on 19 types of semi-automatic assault weapons. Fort Wayne police today expanded their search for clues in the knifing murder of Jervon Turner. Officers obtained a warrant and looked for evidence in this home in the 1900 block of Creighton Avenue. The body of the 19-year-old was found in a car yesterday morning on Plaza Drive. However, police believe the teen may have been stabbed to death someplace else before the attackers left the body. Police have not said what the home on Creighton has to do with the case or what they found. As such, no arrests have been made. A man given a 3-year jail sentence for blockading Fort Wayne's abortion clinic has been released 11 months early. Tim Gilliam returned home to his family today after receiving word Judge Philip Thiem suspended the remainder of his jail term. Gilliam, a member of an aggressive pro-life group called Missionaries to the Preborn, blocked entrances to the Women's Health Organization clinic 3 times this past December and January. Gilliam says in the future he will continue to blockade abortion clinics, even if it means he will be sent back to jail. A diesel fuel spill into Spy Run Creek could put one of Fort Wayne's employers in hot water with the law. County Emergency Preparedness Director Bob Heyer says the source of this spill has been traced back to the Seifert's potato chip factory nearby. Heyer says it's the 4th time Seifert's has been responsible for such a spill, and that the prosecutor will be asked to consider filing criminal charges in the case. Joe Seifert with the Seifert's plant says a maintenance worker mistakenly pumped diesel fuel into the creek from a concrete collection pit. He says steps indeed are being taken to ensure the problem will never happen again. County residents may wind up paying higher property taxes next year. County officials pleaded their case today before a state board that may approve raising the county tax levy. County officials say higher taxes are needed to pay for housing juvenile delinquents, miscellaneous county bills, and welfare department needs. Once the local government tax board approves the levy increases, approval from the state tax control board is needed before they go into effect. Jay Walker joins us. This was kind of a blah day.
Yeah, really a gray bad type of day. Kind of maybe typical of November,
True.
but it doesn't mean we have to like it.
That's right.
Forecast will improve. We'll talk about that when we come back.
Good enough. And still ahead, find out about some alternatives to losing your hair. The special report, Hair Today, Gone Tomorrow.
$1 brings it home.
What was I looking for in a new car? Are we rolling yet? Something gorgeous, sporty, fun to drive with lots of room. It's a 94 Grand Am, and it's great. I love it. Should I say Pontiac Grand Am? What was I looking for? Safety features. It has standard anti-lock brakes and an airbag. The Grand Am is real affordable. With Pontiac Smart Drive, it's $199 a month. What was I looking for? I guess I wanted everything, so I got the Grand Am.
See your Greater Fort Wayne Pontiac dealers now.
Spellbound perfume from Estee Lauder. Now choose any Estee Lauder fragrance and receive this 33-piece collection, including an interchangeable compact disc eyeshadow case. The coloring box, worth $150, is yours for $32.50. Estee Lauder's special holiday offer is yours at Ayers.
Okay, we can eat any minute now. Any minute now. Just waiting for the bird. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Time to take a peek.
That time of year again.
Any minute now.
We'll help you make the most of it.
Make the most of this week with savings on Heartland Grade A frozen turkey, 49 cents a pound, limit 1. And Kroger Fresh Grade A turkey, 99 cents a pound, limit 1. Kroger is open until 3 on Thanksgiving Day.
You were saying something earlier tonight about winds maybe picking up a little?
Yeah, the winds will be picking up. They're already up to about 15 or so, but they'll be gusting even up to 20, 25 later this evening. They're doing that off to our west, but hopefully they'll just calm down to a breeze by tomorrow. Our Fort Wayne temperature under cloudy skies is 35 degrees. Winds are coming out of the west. They're at 15. The humidity 63% with the barometer at 29.83 and rising. Our precipitation, 3/100 of an inch, recorded at the airport. Today's high was 46. Our overnight low was 36. Normal highs of 48, lows of 33. Record high for this date, 75. Record low set back in 1914 of 11. Well, a sequence of satellite pictures shows plenty of clear skies from the Mississippi Valley through the plains, the Rockies, to the Pacific coast. There's an upper level ridge right now which is situated along the Pacific coast. You can see the clouds as they climb up over that ridge and then spill down into the northern plains and the Great Lakes. We have a surface high pressure in the parts of the plains helping to clear this area out, most of the western two-thirds of the nation under clear skies, but very windy up into the northern Rockies and the northern plain states. Clouds continuing to circulate around a little storm system, which has now moved off into the southeast parts of Canada. You can see the frontal system, the clouds depicting that front, now well off to our east. Clear skies over much of the of Indiana, the Ohio Valley, and the Great Lakes. Just a few clouds across the extreme northern part of the state. We have a frontal system off to our east now. Colder air dropping into the Great Lakes. Not a great deal of precipitation with the front. Some scattered showers, isolated thunder showers in the northeast and the South Atlantic states, but a few clouds back into portions of the Mississippi Valley, but clear skies all the way back into the west, where they do have a few clouds in the northern Rockies, northern plains, but very windy conditions in parts of the Dakotas, all the way over into the Great Lakes. There are some wind advisories and warnings that have been issued. Also, they'll see some heavy snows along lake effect snows along the northern parts of Michigan, the lower peninsula, and up into some sections of near Lake Superior into Wisconsin and some areas of Minnesota. Our weather maker will be this high pressure, which will help to give us a bit of sunshine to start the weekend. Temperatures around the state now in the mid-30s through northern Indiana and the central part of the state. 40 degrees at Evansville, 37 at Cincinnati, and the same at Toledo, where they have 37 degrees. By late tomorrow, the frontal system off to our east along the Atlantic seaboard, a system dropping down out of Canada is going to be affecting our weather probably as we head into the holiday weekend, mainly in the form of cooler temperatures. It'll mean a lot of wintry conditions for the northern and central Rockies and portions of the plains. Just tomorrow, we'll see sunshine and clouds mixed together. Here's how my forecast looks for us. Tonight, skies will be partly cloudy. It'll be windy with a low of 26. For tomorrow, look for a high of 37 tomorrow. With skies, it'll be partly cloudy. It'll be a breezy day. Our extended outlook indicating partly cloudy skies on Sunday. We'll start the next week with various amounts of sunshine. Temperatures beginning to warm. If you're headed for college football games, over the Saturday tomorrow, you'll find mostly sunny skies down at Bloomington and at Muncie. Temperatures will be cold, though. There'll be a few clouds over in South Bend, maybe even a flurry or two, clouds up at Ann Arbor. So bundle up. That's the main thing if you're going to any games tomorrow.
Enjoy the tailgate party before the game.
Exactly.
That'll warm up a little bit. Thank you, Jay. Well, it's the story of the younger and more reckless John Kennedy. Hollywood replaying the history of a U.S. president still ahead.
In the spirit of this Thanksgiving season, Urban Brothers Furniture extends to all our faithful customers an invitation to attend our very special Thanksgiving sale. We're shooting down prices throughout the entire store. Pelting prices on sofas, ripping prices on recliners, smashing prices on dinette sets, bedrooms, living room sets, plus 1 year free financing. That's right, no interest charge for 1 full year during Urban Brothers Thanksgiving sale happening now at Urban Brothers Furniture on Fern Hill, just south of Hudson's Glenbrook.
When it comes to efficiency, a nail gun is a better choice than a hammer.
It requires a lot less energy to use.
You also have lots of choices when it comes to energy efficiency in your home.
Consider energy-saving options like fluorescent lighting, low-flow shower heads, even weather stripping around windows and doors.
By conserving energy, we'll all save money and resources together. Now that's smart.
Definitely hit the nail on the head.
Keep nailing.
For more smart choices, call Indiana Michigan Power.
It overpowered the Infiniti J30. It out-torqued the Nissan 300ZX. But more importantly, it eliminated, annihilated, and utterly destroyed the Chrysler stereotype. The Concorde, an eloquent expression of form following function at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
Okay, class, if a pizza with 3 toppings costs $10.99, what would I pay for 6 toppings?
$12.99, $15.99, $8.99.
Well, anyone? $10.99. Huh? The reason is...
It's Bigfoot! It's the Bigfoot Big 6 Pizza. Get our special 6 toppings for the 3-topping price of $10.99.
Are you sure you're the Pizza Hut guy?
Bigfoot from Pizza Hut, a legendary value.
Group homes enable retarded citizens to lead a better quality of life, but the president of ARC of Allen County says Medicaid cuts will mean no new group homes for ARC. Governor Evan Bayh announced this week the state is cutting another $48 million from Medicaid. Bayh says he is not reducing Medicaid payments, only asking mental health facilities to operate more efficiently. Steve Hinkle of ARC says the cutbacks will affect the quality of care and staff issues. We continue our look tonight at hair loss and baldness with a focus on hair transplants. So if you don't want to live with hair loss, 21 Alive's Marty Wright has some alternatives.
Hair loss and balding are not new problems. They've been around for centuries. Now, back in the 1800s, there was a product called Doyle's Original Bald Rid, a preparation to save and promote the natural growth of hair. This bottle sold for $2, which must have been a fortune at the time. Did it work? Probably not. But now times have changed, and there are several things people who are experiencing hair loss and balding can do to give themselves a full head of hair.
Welcome to the world of Hair Club for Men, a world where anything is possible if you believe in yourself.
You've no doubt heard of the Hair Club for Men. They use the strand-by-strand method of hair replacement, and their latest advancement, called the polyfuse method, bonds the hair replacement to existing hair with the use of a polymer. You'll only find the Hair Club for Men in larger cities, but the Personal Touch in Fort Wayne also helps people build new heads of hair. Owner Jack Davison creates hair replacements, custom-made in about 8 days.
What we do is take a mold of the head, and this conforms to the head, the front, back, what have you. And we take this and then we build a monofilament mesh and take it over to form that same configuration. Then we take hair that's blended to match the hair samples from the person, and we tie that into this 1 to 2 strands at a time. We end up with this. It comes raw. We take it, cut it, style it, integrate it to the person's growing hair.
Here are some of the before and after photos. They look amazingly natural. The hair replacements run from $900 to $2,000, and there's a monthly maintenance fee of $40.
Once a person has hair, once a person sees him in hair, he doesn't worry about the price of what it cost or maintenance price at that time. He's pretty convinced that he looks great with hair.
Probably the most compulsive patient I have is the young man in his mid-20s who's just starting to lose his hair.
Dr. Charles Giffen is a Fort Wayne facial plastic surgeon who performs about 30 hair transplants a year. He says the procedure takes about 2 hours.
We take grafts or hairs from the back of the head, which is genetically a different type of hair, and we take that hair and transplant it to the front or to the balding spot. You have to put the grafts in a very designed pattern. You can't put the grafts too close together. They won't take.
And after a dormant period, the hair does grow. Dr. Giffen says his hair survival rate is 98%. We talked with one of Dr. Giffen's patients who asked not to be identified. He started balding in his 30s and decided on hair transplants soon after.
It's natural. It's my own hair. And I think that was the main reason.
Would you recommend this?
Yes. For partial thinning, I think it would be an excellent way for somebody to go.
It's just becoming popular in Indiana. I would say that with the exposure we're getting around the United States now, with the good results, we're going to be seeing a lot more hair transplantations.
Marty Wright's report here today, gone tomorrow. The early life and times of young John Kennedy remain mysterious, but a new book tells all, the life of young JFK, when we return.
Have you looked at an Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra lately? So I don't need to tell you what a great car the Sierra is. Then I don't have to tell you how reliable it is. And there's no point telling you this Sierra Special Edition now comes with airbag, anti-lock brakes, automatic and air for just $13,995. Yep. Yeah, you know, maybe this would be a good time to... Gee, I can't tell you anything. It's your money.
One carpet company had the purchasing power, the buying clout to put together a sale this big, this incredible. New York Carpet World. 10 major mills, $10 million of premium carpet. We've bought it all at year-end sell-off prices. Pennies on the dollar. The best, the top of the line. Every texture, every color included in this mammoth purchase. There's more. Get labor on sale. Padding free, credit free with no payments till May. Hurry, $10 million carpet buyout sale and Saturday at New York Carpet World.
Got some good news and some bad news. The good news, our Angola Sanborn Stuckey Brothers Great Buys Plus is having their grand reopening, and we're celebrating at all Stuckey Brothers locations with 12 months same as cash. You'll get huge savings on top name brand appliances and TVs, plus get 12 months same as cash. 0% interest for 12 full months. What's so bad about that? It's this Friday and Saturday only at Stuckey Brothers, your hometown superstore.
The Christmas gift from your mother just arrived.
I'll have this bike together in no time.
Would you like a piece of Aunt Mildred's fruitcake? Anything you get me will be just fine. The right gifts from Glenbrook Square.
The early life of John Kennedy forms the basis for the book JFK, Reckless Youth. The miniseries begins here on ABC Sunday night, and Tim O'Donnell has a preview.
Although John Kennedy's years in the White House have been extensively documented, much of his early life remained in the dark until the 1992 publication of Nigel Hamilton's JFK, Reckless Youth. Many of the events that Hamilton brought to light in his book have been included in the TV miniseries, including Kennedy's relationship with his parents.
Jack, be careful. The headmaster says you're not living up to your full potential, that you're failing. Kennedys don't fail. I'll try and do better. You bet you will.
I felt I had to tell the story of his parents and the way he was brought up, and to retell that story frankly and candidly. This is a remarkable family, and they are locked into a a myth, if you like, that is very politically important to them.
Kennedy's years at Harvard and his World War II service on board PT-109 are also dramatized. And so is his romance with Danish journalist Inge Arvad, who was suspected by the FBI of being a German spy. In dramatizing Kennedy's life from his childhood to his entry into politics, JFK, Reckless Youth, takes one of the century's best-known men and presents a portrait of him that very few have known about until now. Tim Odom, ABC News.
In sports, a big night for high school football.
Yeah, we have reporters, photographers spread all over the state. 3 games in the area, 2 out of town. We're going to check tonight's 5 semi-state football championships, as well as the rest of the sports news next.
Car owners praise the quality of their purchases. But only one car line has been ranked best overall in initial quality by J.D. Power and Associates. Lexus. So the question isn't whether you put your car on a pedestal, but how often. And the Lexus LS is thousands less than the leading European competition at Lexus of Fort Wayne.
To celebrate the holidays, Arby's is selling these beautiful evergreen goblets for only 99 cents. With 22-karat gold rims, they're elegant any time of year. And as you can hear, they're perfect for holiday entertaining. The Evergreen Goblet, only 99 cents with the purchase of any soft drink. Only at Arby's.
For a more serious look at Parabody and other exercise and aerobic equipment for the home, office, or school, visit Health and Strength Exercise Equipment, keeping America strong. 1010 East Coliseum, Fort Wayne, Indiana. 2 locations in Ohio, Dayton and Centerville.
Has your Christmas fund lost its luster? Hoping Santa will bring you a sack full of silver? Don't lose your holiday cheer. 21 Alive's Christmas checks are here. Stop by any participating retailer and sign up to win. If your name is drawn, you may be one of 14 lucky winners to receive up to $500 in 21 Alive Christmas checks. And one grand prize winner will get a $1,000 21 Alive Christmas check. Stop by Hoppiger Furniture, Flanagan's Floral and Gifts, or Kohler Jewelers to get your 21 Alive Christmas check entry form today.
This Friday night has really been a sports-a-thon, huh?
Boy, and a lot going on tonight. A lot at stake tonight, Keith, in tonight's semi-state football games. The winners advancing to the state championships next Friday and Saturday. Let's check out all of tonight's action. First, in 5A, Homestead traveling to the western edge of the state, but losing to Lake Central 41-6. Dean Pantazzi is there.
Earlier this week, Homestead coach Kerry Cavassini said he hated to take long bus rides, but he was willing to take one tonight to chilly Lake Central to win the right to take another one next week to the Hoosier Dome. Lake Central moves it in early out of a no-huddle offense, but the first effort is killed on a Brian Albertowitz fumble that Steve Bell recovers for Homestead. But fumbles end up being a Homestead problem. Dan Schilling bobbling a punt. Lake Central's Sandeep Triku recovers it. And a few plays later, Norbertowitz muscles in from 2, and with the kick, Lake Central has a 7-0 lead. Then it's Jared Traheen to give up the ball on a bobble. Lake Central has it again. They take it in again. Albertowitz over the top from a yard out. It's 13-0 Lake Central, and Homestead's in trouble. They get it back again. This time it works in the Spartans' favor. Mark Litwenko busts it big, zigzags his way 53 yards to the score. Homestead back to a 13-6 deficit. The Spartans stop Lake Central the next trip, but not on the one after that. Norbertowitz in from the 7, and that makes it 20-6, the lead back to 2 touchdowns. And David Wendlinger was over 100 yards by the third quarter, and in that third quarter, he puts Homestead down 3 touchdowns with this 18-yard score. It's 27-6 Lake Central. Then early in the fourth, the Indians wrap it up. Bell's pass taken away by Noel Powell on a diving grab, and when Wendling scores from the 10 with 7:22 to go, Lake Central has bagged the win that sends them to the Hoosier Dome next Saturday. The celebration tonight is Lake Central's, but the celebration tonight should also be Homestead's, because in their first year in 5A, who'd have thought they'd have gotten this far? In St. John, I'm Dean Pantazzi, 21 Alive.
And let's check out the final score again. 41-6 is that final score. Lake Central over Homestead. They're going to play in the state final next Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock against Bloomington South. Bloomington South winning their game over Indianapolis North Central. Let's go to the 4A semi-state game. The Wayne Generals hosting the Hobart Brickies. Hobart already leads it 28-0 in the first half when quarterback Joe Leonard hits Neil Bollinger in the end zone for a 35-0 halftime lead. Third quarter, the Brickies keep pouring it on. The pitch goes to Jeff Bloom, who finishes with several touchdowns in the game. He scampers 25 yards for the score. Hobart punches in another touchdown in the fourth quarter from 4 yards out. It's 52-0. They get 2 more points on the safety. The Wayne snap goes out of the end zone. It's a long night for the Wayne Generals as they lose it big. The final score, Hobart pounding Wayne 54-0. They're going to play East Central in the state championship game next Saturday afternoon at the Hoosier Dome. East Central beating Indianapolis, Washington 7-0. Now let's go to the AAA semi-state at Zollner Stadium, where the Bishop Dwenger Saints hosted unbeaten Northwood. Opening drive of the game, Dwenger quarterback Ryan Campbell throws over the middle to Tom Ludwig, who breaks the tackle. He sprints into the end zone for a 7-0 Dwenger lead. Northwood comes right back, though. Quarterback Trevor Andrews rolls right, eludes a tackle, throws downfield to Josh Callender. He falls into the end zone. The extra point's no good. Dwenger still leads it by 1. Several times in the game, Dwenger turns the ball over inside Northwood's 10-yard line. Brian Bobe fumbles right here. Third quarter of play, Northwood takes the lead. The quarterback draw, Trevor Andrews keeps it, follows his blockers in for a 12-7 Northwood lead. Dwenger still has a chance to come back. Campbell goes back, throws it in the flat right into the waiting arms of Nate Andrews, who sprints all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Northwood ups its record to 13-0 by winning this one. The final score over Bishop Dwenger, 25-14. They'll play the winner of tomorrow night's game between Evansville Memorial and Indianapolis Roncalli, the state championship game next Friday night at 7:30. The defending champs in AA, Bishop Luers, was on the road tonight. They lost as well to West Lafayette 27-7. Bob Hagedorn in West Lafayette with the action.
Only one obstacle remained for Coach Matt Lindsay's Knights in their quest to make a second consecutive trip to the state championship finals. But first had to get past the #1 ranked West Lafayette Red Devils in the semi-states. Now visiting Luers was first to dent the scoreboard when quarterback Pete Krause hit Eric Schroyer on this timing play in the corner of the end zone for the Knights' only score of the first half. Momentum shifted for good then to West Lafayette when Red Devil quarterback Josh Coons kept to the ground keeper, tying the game at 7. Then Lafayette's ground assault still continued when big fullback Shakay O'Keefer broke loose and rambled 49 yards to make it 13-7. And with only 1:45 to go in the half, Coons then struck again on his second touchdown of the half with this run around the right side, taking the Red Devils into the locker room with a very comfortable 21-7 lead. Bishop Luers opened the second half with a promising drive, only to be shut down by Lafayette's intimidating defense. The half remained scoreless until the Red Devils' Paul Durkis scored for the final time on a handoff from Josh Coons, making it 27-7 and dashing any hopes of Luers defending their state title.
No, we didn't play our best game, but we won't make any excuses. We got beat tonight, especially up front, which is something we've, taken pride in doing all year, is controlling the line of scrimmage, and they just came out and went after us. Really don't have any excuses. We just got beat.
Well, it looks like wait till next year and no trip to the Hoosier Dome, at least for this year, from Matt Lindsay's Bishop Luers Knights, thanks to tonight's 27-7 defeat at the hands of a little tougher West Lafayette Red Devils. Reporting from West Lafayette, I'm Bob Hagedorn, 25 News.
And there's the final score again. West Lafayette will play the winner of tomorrow night's game between Westfield and Clarksville Providence, the state championship game next Friday afternoon at the Dome. Finally, in the single-A semi-state, Adams Central lost to North Miami 22-6 in that game. First quarter, Adams Central with the football deep in their own territory. The handoff goes to Quinn Hershey, but the ball squirts free. North Miami's Todd C. picks it up and takes it in for the touchdown. The two-point conversion here is a little sloppy but effective as Team Nutt carries it in, and it's 8-0 North Miami. Later on, Adams Central trying to punt, but it's blocked by Nate Freeman. He picks it up, carries it down to the 7-yard line. Then 2 plays later, they punch it in for a 16-0 halftime lead. Adams Central's offense sputters. The Flying Jets score, but they lose this one by 16 points. The final score, North Miami winning it 22-6. They'll play West Washington in the state championship game next Friday afternoon at 12:30. Well, the Comets were at home tonight against the Indianapolis Ice, and the K's won it 6-2 in that game. The Comets lead it 2-0 after the first period. Then the Ice score 2 in the second to tie this one by Sean Byram. It's a 2-all game after 2. The Ice on the power play. Bob Kellogg lets one fly. Byram in front of the net, but Dave Gagnon smothers the puck. Third period of play. Look at Colin Chin go. Takes a check into the boards, keeps going. Fake out one defenseman, goes around another, fires it in. A great goal. Counts leading at 3-2. They go on to win it on Mitch Messier's hat trick. The final score, the K's over Indianapolis 6-2. Two games in the NHL tonight. Winnipeg trails Buffalo, and the Rangers down Tampa Bay 5-3. The Fury made their debut tonight in Grand Rapids, and the Fury lost to the Hoops. The final score 110-99. Melvin Newburn scored 34 for the Fury. Fort Wayne committed 25 turnovers in the game and hit just 18 of 35 shots from the line. Fury picks up just 1/4 point. They're back home tomorrow night against Omaha. In the NBA tonight, Boston by 10 over Orlando. Philadelphia down Utah. Atlanta by 3 over Miami. Charlotte won their game over Washington. Detroit by plenty over San Antonio. Minnesota victor over Sacramento. And in college ball, top-ranked North Carolina beat Cincinnati. In women's games, Huntington beat Taylor, and St. Francis down Cedarville. In girls high school ball, Huntington North 59-37 over Logansport. The Denver Nuggets and Detroit Pistons have made a trade. Denver gets four-time NBA All-Star Alvin Robertson. Detroit gets guard Mark Macon and forward Marcus Liberty. Tonight's Stumpers about Purdue football. The Boilers taking on IU in the Old Oaken Bucket game tomorrow. True or false, if Purdue loses tomorrow, they're going to finish with the worst record in the school's history. Is that right? The answer in just a minute.
Boy, sports department outdid themselves tonight.
We were 0 for 5, though.
Yeah,
0 for 5 high school area teams. Sorry about that.
Yeah, they still had good years. Thanks, Greg. On Wall Street, the stock market finished the day up. The Dow Jones Industrials gained 8 points. Trading was heavy as 301 million shares changed hands. Now, some local issues.
This is gonna be perfect. 24 people divided by 3 pies is 8 people per pie.
Hey, hon, my brother wants to know if he can bring his in-laws.
What?
It's that time of year again.
26 divided by 3 is, oh.
Well, can he?
We'll help you make the most of it.
To feed those extra guests, pick up some easy-to-serve Green Giant frozen niblets corn, $1.19. Tennessee Pride fresh country sausage, $1.79 for a 1-pound roll. And Eckrich smoked sausage, $1.69 a pound.
NBD Bank announces Right Now loan at the low fixed rate of 6.99 APR. You can borrow right now for any worthwhile purchase with up to 4 years to repay. And if you apply right now, you'll find out right now if your loan is approved. You'll be able to buy what you want right now or improve your home right now. And right now, NBD announces that Right Now loan is extended through November 26th. The time is right now to borrow. Right Now loan is available only at NBD. Act right now.
Our biggest sale is so big, we couldn't fit that many pictures in our book. But you can see models ready for the weekend. Little models all dressed up and ready to go. Models ready to play outdoors. Models ready to stay indoors. Models in everything you need to get ready for the holidays. I really like the model with a long tail and a big fuzzy eyebrows.
Get up from the couch, stand on your head, and let's talk face-to-face about cars. In the car business, it's called being upside down. Now it's easy to right yourself with a smart lease from your Northeast Indiana Chevy dealers. Instead of making payment after payment for 4 years, you lease for 2, turn your car in, and drive a new one. You can lease a Blazer for just $299 a month for 24 months. Talk to your Northeast Indiana Chevy dealer about Smart Lease today. It'll give you a whole new perspective about what to drive.
All right, give us the news.
It's going to be a windy night. Look for a low tonight of 26. That'll be under partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 37.
All right, Jay, tonight's stumper answer is true. Now, if Purdue loses tomorrow, they're going to finish with a record of 1-10, the worst record in the school's history. They've never lost 10 games in a season.
That's the latest from the 21 Alive newsroom. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to join Dean Pantazzi and Marianne Bird tomorrow night at 6 for the latest news, weather, and sports. Until then, have a safe weekend. Take care.
Alive, your #1 news, the choice of the news generation.
Announcing a carpet breakthrough from Carpetland USA. Through Saturday, get 2 years interest-free credit on your choice of 3-room carpet packages. It's Carpetland's great 3-room carpet deals. Get 3 rooms of carpet completely installed with pads for as low as $399. That means you can carpet 3 rooms for as little as $15 a month, interest-free for 24 months. Incredible! Hundreds of 3-room packages to choose from, all specially sale priced. It's Carpetland's great 3-room carpet deals through Saturday only.
Friday and Saturday, save big. It's the Price Smash sale at Value City. Famous Southern manufacturer goes out of business and we bought it all. Over $10 million of fabulous name brand fashions for kids, including boys' fashion tops and denim jeans. Not $20 to $30, your choice, $9.99. Girls' turtlenecks and jeans, not $12 to $20, only $5.99 and $9.99. Toddler turtlenecks, not $11, only $3.99. Shop Friday till 11, only Saturday during the Price Smash sale at Value City department stores.
Long before we ever built the first car here at Saturn, we were looking for ways to be a little friendly to our planet. We've had some great ideas.
A car that runs on vegetables.
No idea is too crazy. All told, last year we reprocessed over 40,000 tons of material.
Take the bumper off of the car and make a skateboard.
To have a car that's totally recyclable someday would be a magnificent event. I'd like to be a part of that.
Friday on the Night Thing, a star is born. Here, live. It's Arsenio's Flavor of the Future Talent Contest Finals. Out of thousands of entries, we'll show you the best of the best. And these chosen few will perform their acts live on Arsenio's stage, while a panel of national radio DJs decide who wins. Will it be a singer, a stand-up, a ventriloquist? Watch and see who gets their shot at the big time. It's the Flavor Finals, Friday on the Night Thing.
Friday night, 12:35 on 21 Alive. This is WPTA TV, Fort Wayne, a Granite Broadcasting Company station.